Jerome Powell said that we see stable coins as a form of money, it's kind of interesting because the Fed, in theory, shouldn't view anything else as money apart from the US dollar. But anyway, in a Financial Services Committee semi-annual hearing in the House on Fed policy on June 21st, Maxine Waters, Representative Waters, questioning him, he said, "We do see payment stablecoins as a form of money. And we believe that it would be appropriate to have quite a robust federal role in what happens in stablecoin going forward." So I guess, this contradicts what Gensler at the SEC said. He says he sees all crypto except for Bitcoin as securities. But I guess the Fed, it's all to do with money, whereas the SEC is all to do with securities. So it makes sense that each of these guys would see stablecoins as their own thing, probably because they both want to regulate them. So there may not be much more to it than that. Gensler at the SEC wants to regulate them as securities, and the Fed wants to regulate them as money.
It's funny he used the word money, not currency. So when you look up the definition of money, it's a current medium or of exchange in the form of coins and banknotes, right? So the dollars that you see and that you use in America, those are banknotes. So it's not like actual currency you're holding. They're not treasury dollars. They're notes. If he's going to tie it to the actual US dollar in some way, shape, or form, that's when things get interesting.
SEC has labeled at least 68 cryptocurrencies as securities, 100 billion worth of the market. So this is their official policy, although Gensler has said that he sees all crypto as securities. It may be because, some of the stable coins, stable coins, if you guys don't know in the audience, they are supposed to track the US dollar. So one, dollar of, say, Gemini dollar or Tether, it's tethered to the US dollar, right? That's hence the name. And they're supposed to not depeg, but there have been some pretty shocking examples of them depegging. Terra Luna would be the worst one. That completely depegged. That was sort of an experimental algorithmic stablecoin. It's a little bit different. It had nothing backing it. It's a little bit different to some of the other stablecoins. We won't get into the exact specifics because maybe not everyone will totally understand it. But I had $1,000 in that. Actually, I lost $1,000 when that crashed. It's a shame. And the year before, I'd actually invested $10,000 in Gemini dollar and staked it to get an 8% interest rate. And I did that for a year. So I made $800 on my $10,000. And that was really cool. And I used that money to pay my taxes at the end of the year. That was my tax savings. But after the crypto market started going, it was a portion of my tax savings. I didn't put it all in that one because, risk management. But once the crypto market started going sort of up and down and stuff, a bit unstable, I didn't trust it anymore. So luckily I didn't do it because Gemini dollar now with their earn program, their staking and stuff, you actually can't get your money out. The company that was doing their staking halted withdrawals and there's like bankruptcy and legal action going on right now. So I think I had like 150 left in it. I keep getting these emails, updates on the legal action, and I might get my $150 back. But I was very lucky to pull out of that before it went down. But Terra Luna, I did not pull out in time. That was was it? No, that was like a 20%. 20%? It was some ridiculous percentage. Maybe it was 10%.
No, it dropped a lot.
Yeah, that went to zero. But Terra Luna, 45%. The stablecoin lost its dollar peg and basically went to zero. So I lost my whole $1,000 that I had in their system. But at the time, I considered putting more in, but I didn't dare. I had a friend tell me that he put 100,000 into that. $100,000. And this guy's a millionaire, so it doesn't really matter as much for him. Anyway, he put 100,000 in that Terra Luna thing, and I'm guessing he lost it all. I didn't ask him, but so that's crazy.
Nothing I would want to play with. But you are going to see a pump for crypto right now because Jerome Powell is sitting here trying to give it some validity.
Gives it legitimacy, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I think it's good news, and Bitcoin's going to pull the whole coin market up.